Welcome to Miami.
Yo man, Gucci Mane gonna be here. Last night, we went to Club 11. Party favors, who wants party favors? This guy says, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna stab you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis Mace, and in today's video, I'm telling you about Miami.
Miami.
Now, this trip did happen, I think, 6 months ago, but I'm just getting around to like comprehending everything that actually happened during that trip, because it was the most insane 3 days of my life. Yes, most insane 3 days of my life. Next to Padre though, which I will never do a story time on. Well, maybe. If this video gets 100 likes, I will tell you guys my Padre experience, because I remember it like it was yesterday, freshman year. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Miami. I do have an agenda for how I'm gonna go through this story, because I do have vlog footage that I incorporate. I included this story time because this trip was insane. Like, it was something out of a movie, but probably like a very low budget film. So make sure you subscribe and like it, because I know you guys want to see that Padre video. I know you guys do, because I kind of want to film it. But yeah, let's jump right in. This is gonna be a long video, and just grab like some popcorn or maybe a little tequila like I have. Purpose of this Miami trip was to go see my friend Brittany. Now, Brittany Murphy, look at her. Look at her. She is bougie as fuck, okay? So, of course, she lives in Tampa now, but we were gonna go to Miami for her birthday, because go big or go home with Brittany, honestly. But I will start at the beginning. I had to work the day of travel, which was on a Thursday. I worked a half day. We leave here at about 11:30. We get to the airport at 12:30. Our flight takes off at like 2. We're vibing. Okay, so the flight was fine. We're just chilling on the flight. I think we had one layover, I wanna say. You know, I don't really remember that well. I just know it was a cheaper flight that we booked. And you know, Southwest, you get a free bag. Love that. We get to the Miami airport, I wanna say at 10:30 p.m. because that's the only flight we could get. Literally, we looked everywhere for a flight earlier than that. That's the only thing we could get. And so I planned at the previous stop to have a driver scheduled to pick us up, because I don't know how much like Ubers and Lyfts are gonna be at the time. I was thinking at that time. And there were like 60 different terminal names in the Miami airport. I don't know what was going on. I was confused. I'm like, I don't know what 17 versus 28 is. Like, I don't know where these are. So I had asked 2 different people that worked there about it, and they were like, oh yeah, you should have called blah blah blah. I'm like, I can't tell Mr. Jorge to change right now, because I have no way of contacting him right now. It was a mess. We had, I don't know, it took longer than it should have, actually. It was just frustrating. I can't even think about it. I can't. All in all, we eventually got our driver, which he was awesome. He told us all about the hot spots to go, where not to get shot in Miami. Appreciated that. We got to the Airbnb, which we had, it was on the 2nd floor. It was like a 2-level type of thing. We had the 2nd floor, and below us we had a pool. We had this big ass space for ourselves. And we walk in, mind you, it is 11:30 at night, and no one else is there because they're all out having drinks. They have been there for a while. Their flights got in at like 2. They're already partying, and we're just like exhausted from the day of traveling. Cause you know, you can't just jumpstart a trip unless you like rest a little bit. So we were getting ready to bed. We noticed that there was no empty rooms for us, and we asked our friend Brittany to claim a room for us. Nope. So that was a debacle. We didn't have a room to sleep in. So we ended up having a king bed for us 3 girls. But at first we slept in the front room of the house, which we comes to find out it's the most noisiest room ever. It's right next to the front door. And we learned this the hard way because we're getting settled in, we have our makeup off, we brush our teeth, we got in our PJs, and we hear this rumbling at the door. And we hear,
oh, I think there's somebody in there.
That moment in time, I thought we were getting robbed. I thought I was gonna have to pull out my big guns and fucking beat a man down. But no, it was the guys that were on the trip with us. Mind you, I have never met them at all. I only knew one person on this trip besides Kelsey, which was Brittany and her boyfriend. And so they walk in, they literally stumble in because they went to a bar called xoxxo. And you can guess how they were feeling once they showed up. They were just sloshed. And they're like,
oh wait, are you guys from Nebraska?
I'm like, me and Kelsey were from Nebraska. Ends up talking to us for like an hour and a half about literally everything that's ever happened in his life. Like, we got the rundown. I think I know his mom's name at this point. But the other guy, he said, hey guys, I am blank. I'm like, nice to meet you. And he's like, I'm like, okay, out. Whew. But we end up talking, and then Brittany and her boyfriend come home, everyone else comes home at like 2, we're still up, and I'm like, oh my God, can we please go to sleep? I just wanna sleep. Like, we have a huge day ahead of us tomorrow. Like, we've been traveling all day. Please just let me go to sleep. Ends up being 3:30 in the morning before we go to sleep. Am I mad about it? Absolutely, because I know my body. I know my body's still gonna wanna wake up at 7:30 in the morning. And what do you know, next day, I wake up at 7:30 sharp. Everyone else is sleeping. I go out to the living room, and lo and behold, there are 2 other men that I never met sleeping on the hardwood floors with a towel over them as their blanket. They took no liberties to go get a blanket from our room, which we had multiple others. They had no pillows. They just slept like a little vampire in a coffin, just passed out. I was like, good for them. But I am here trying to find a cup to use. I brought my mixer from Bloom. I brought my greens from Bloom. And I was like, I'm gonna get my morning started. Like, I'm not going back to sleep. I'm getting ready for the day. I'm freaking hungry. And I open the cabinets. I'm like, there's gonna be some food in here. No. There's high noons if I wanna drink a high noon in the morning. Everyone else woke up at like 9:30, and Kelsey, Brittany, and Nick and I went to breakfast. We found the cutest, guys, the cutest French bistro I have ever been in my life. Brittany, say hi. Hi. It's her birthday.
Whoa.
Soon. I'm trying to do a fit check in a month. Fit check. Nope, there's no elevated surfaces here. Nope, okay, well, you know. Anyway, Princess Polly, Target. Where's your stuff from?
Amazon.
Nice.
American Eagle.
Nice.
Target.
All right. Kelsey, gotta get that fit check.
What's this tag say? Divided. Oh, H&M.
No. Okay, cool.
And your necklace?
And yeah.
Fraser Sterling.
You don't have your mom.
Nor a nail bar.
You're giving everything, fuck. We just ate at literally the dopest little, most authentic little French restaurant, right?
Bon appetit.
He said bon appetit. You could not get any more French than that.
Yeah.
All right, so here is the patio that we have. Then we have this little area. And apparently they played Pong out here last night, but we wouldn't know. So yeah, cool. Upstairs, we have this. Room 1. Pretty decent.
Say hi.
Say hi. Hi!
Show a FaceTime.
TV, couch. Then we got a kitchen, Nice stuff. There's only gold silverware, which doesn't make sense. Whatever. Alcohol. Yeah, lots of alcohol. Jello shots. Ooh, we should take a Jello shot before we go. Okay, and then we got that. A whole ass room, bathroom in there. And then we got our room. This is where the girls are sleeping. Nice ass king bed. This is our view. Cool. And then bathroom, which someone's in there, so I'm not gonna show you. Okay, cool. Until we get back, everyone's up. I finally meet everyone in their full sober, well, I don't know about full. Meet everyone in a sober-ish state. And we're vibing, we're having a good time, playing music. Travis Scott's on the line. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And we're drinking. We're like, we need to go to a beach. I brought beach outfits. We're like, yeah, we gotta go to a beach. We decided we're not gonna go to South Beach at this point in time because South Beach is A, 45 minutes away, B, it's South Beach. Not ready for that today. So we all drove to, I think we went to, I don't know, some random ass public Miami beach.
Welcome to Miami, bienvenidos a Miami.
We're going to the beach.
Don't hit my car, man.
Kelsey, are you excited?
Kelsey the lizard.
Oh, fuck. What's up? What's up? What? It was okay, except for the fact that there were only families there, and we are 23-year-old girls, so we were wearing not family-friendly bikinis. Also not listening to Kids Bop 23. We were listening to hardcore stuff. We got back at like, okay, also we were very, very, very hungry, and I think I made Nick stop at Burger King because I needed some chicken substance in my body. We had not eaten anything since the French Bistro at 9:30 in the morning, and it was now 6 p.m. and I was not about to wait until our 9:30 dinner reservation. No. So we did get Burger King. When I say it was good, I was mildly drunk, so I'm guessing it was great. So we got back and we realized, wow, we need to get ready to take pictures, take shots, and take cake in our mouth. So we got ready. We were looking fly as fuck. It was a white theme because Brittany dressed in all pink, which was amazing. We all looked amazing. If I could look like that every single day of my life, I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd be acting up.
Let's go take pictures outside.
Hell yeah. We look bomb. So we got ready, took pictures, took a lot of pictures. I think I have still like 200 pictures just from that 15-minute time frame on my phone. It was great. We took a lot of shots because Brittany, being the gracious party host that she was, got us all shots. We ended up at this random, so we had a reservation originally on this Friday night. Originally at this one like steakhouse. We're like, yeah, let's do that. We're so excited. There's nothing available. It was a Friday night in Miami in this beginning of summer. No shit, we weren't gonna find a reservation anywhere. So we called this one place. I cannot remember the name to save my life, but when I remember it, I'll put it right here. We pull up and they're like, oh, how many do you have? And we're like, I think we had 12, 13, 14. 13 people. They're like, oh. And they pulled out their tables outside to set us on the street.
Police.
What up, Pablo? Gas.
Oh my
I like it. Yeah. Take wasteful.
What the fuck? Are we? And there's a gas station. Oh.
We sat on the street in Miami, Florida. Like I could literally reach my hand out and touch a fucking car. That's how close we were to the street. Was it dangerous? Yeah. Was the food good? Mildly. Was the service great? I mean, kinda, whatever. Everything in Miami is so expensive though. Like I paid so much for so much. we get done with dinner, I wanna say at 11:15, no, it's hard. 11-ish, it's hard. 11-ish, 11. And we were like, okay, we gotta call an Uber now to go to the clubs we're gonna go to. And mind you, I had no idea, like I had nothing in mind of what I thought a Miami club was, because I had never been to a real club like that ever. And so we were going to the club area of Miami. We had a bunch of different options. One was like a space one. Oh, I wish I knew the name of it. And the other one was Club 11. Now, I had heard some things before walking in to Club 11. The line, longer than shit. I would rather wait in a line to go to Space Mountain. But we're in line for Club 11. And I kept hearing, yo man, Gucci Mane gonna be here. And, oh, this is shit Drake talks about all the time. And I'm like,
Drake? Drake?
who? Who's here? We missed out on Gucci. I saw some coochie though. I saw some coochie. I didn't know Club 11 was a damn strip club. I had no idea. No idea. I walk up to the bouncer and we were just talking because we had to wait for a long time to get in, like literally an hour wait to get in. Talking to the bouncer, and he kept telling me, he was a very profane man, very profane. He reminded me of The Thing. If you know what The Thing is from Fantastic Four, this thing, he looked like that, but a white man. Like probably same height to white man. And I'm like, yeah, so like what's it like in there? And he's like, oh shit, it'll blow your balls off. And I'm like, dude, I am a lady. I don't know what that means. And then someone yells, it's a nice strip club. I'm like, what? I'm gonna be seeing boobs? And he's like, oh, honey, you wanna be seeing more than that? And I'm like, I'm nervous. I've never been to one. Like I've never even been to like some honky tonk one in town, like in Nebraska. But I guess I was getting Miami's best, because if Drake talks about it in his songs, I guess Club 11's where it's at. So we get up to the front. She's like,
$80.
I'm like, for what? Do I get like a warm towel when I walk in? Like just pat myself from being in here? They're like, no, that's the fee. I'm like, that's the fucking cover charge to get into this place? Sorry, what? $80? Okay, yeah, so I paid the $80 with my credit card. My Discover credit card had an $80 stripper fucking charge fee on it, which is great. I'm like, okay, $80. I can only imagine what the drinks would cost. I drank Tito's and Rumplemans all night, and I had $100 and something tab. I had two Tito's drinks, Tito's and soda, and then I had 4 shots of Rumplemans. The first round I ordered Tito's and Rumplemans, $34. If I would have ordered that in Lincoln, it would have cost me 10 bucks max. $10 to $11 max. And then we go up, I think I have a video, and the first thing we see is on the dance floor is this guy twirling in the sky. And all the girls are like, yeah, like that was me. But I was like, oh, okay, so this is gonna be fun. And then comes out all these other titties and things. I was not expecting it, guys. I was not expecting it. Club 11 was insane. The bathroom line was insane. Whew. So yeah. Oh, did I mention the bouncer called me a 9 though? He's like, I've seen a lot of Miami 10s. You know, it's Miami, but you're like a 9. I'm like, The Thing, thank you. Don't touch me, gross. If you don't know, Club 11 doesn't close. It is literally open 24 hours a day. Now, I don't know about you, but I do not know what normal, rational human being would want an 8 a.m. lap dance, like on a Wednesday. Like just, they wake up, they're like, oh, I could throw some ones at Pepper. We got there at, I wanna say in the doors at 12:30 a.m., left at 4:30 a.m. The time when you were in there doesn't exist. I had my phone on me the whole time, but I don't know what's about, like what's the club aura, but time did not exist. And it was kind of frightening. Music was great. I was super into like Latin, reggae, pop type of beats when I was in Miami. It was amazing. But I don't know what happened. And then we got home. It was like 5 a.m. We're all eating like cake, because that's the only thing that was in the house was cake and alcohol. My head is spinning as I go to sleep, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have the worst fucking hangover of my entire life tomorrow, or in a couple hours. I didn't, surprisingly. I don't know what it was. It must be something in that Miami Rumplemans that got me. But yeah, I woke up at 9:30. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up at 12, rejuvenated and feeling fresh. No, I woke up at 9:30, mild headache, but I was fucking hungry. So I had more of the cake. I had a high noon. I had a mimosa. I was waiting around. I filmed a little bit. Last night we went to Club 11 and Brittany spilled glass last night probably. What, at 4 in the morning? 4:30? But we went to a Club 11. Still wasted, look at her. Here's the birthday girl. Yeah, I went to Club 11. I didn't know it was a strip club. Did you know it's a strip club? No. Are you eating my cake?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's your cake. But the bouncer called me a 9, so I'm gonna take that to my grave. I'm gonna put that on my tombstone and say it. The bouncer at 11 called me a 9. He's like, and I've seen a lot of Miami girls. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, dope. I'm dead. I'm still like drunk. Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the pool. Get dressed. Eat some food by the pool. Got the food in me. Could have had like 8 more plates because very malnourished at this point. Very malnourished, dehydrated. I didn't have a water bottle. I was dying. I was drunk. And that was just the first full day in Miami. And then I'm like, I have to relive this over again. I have to do the same thing over again. But we did it. And it was like 1 o'clock. Everyone's playing beer pong because we had a nice ping pong table outside. So nice. Was it a ping pong table? I think it was just a regular table. And everyone's like,
Yo, I think we could just play outside like this all day. Like, we have a pool out in the front.
which we did.
We could just chill here all night and then go out later tonight.
I'm like, no, we are in Miami. I did not fly all the way here to play beer pong in a backyard. Didn't do that. And I'm like, we gotta go somewhere. Like, we can go to South Beach. We had to call a damn Uber. It was very expensive to call this Uber, and it was a Saturday at about 3 p.m. Now, and you know anything about beaches at that time, it was about an hour Uber drive. Hour. This guy spoke no English as well, because in Miami, I'm guessing a lot of them are Hispanic, and his English was nothing. So I tried to talk in Spanish, but it did not go very well. But the ride there was awful.
Should've seen the way that you bloom. I think I saw your face in the moon. I promise I'll be with you soon.
Probably the busiest I've ever seen a beach in my entire life. And we thought South Beach, in my mind, I didn't think it would be a fashion contest, but lo and behold, I got last place in the fashion contest. I showed up with no makeup, wearing flip-flops, jean shorts, no top, just my bra top, or my bikini top, and my hair up in a messy bun. Dude, we're sending the vibes. Miami Beach is a different fucking world. Different world. How you feeling? All right, that's good commentary from Kelsey. Love it. We get our bikinis like all ready, go out into the ocean. Wow. Should not have even stepped foot in that water, because the second I did, I I got demolished by a wave. Like I thought I was gonna die. They're like, yeah, the riptide's pretty bad today. I'm like, yeah, it really is. I literally thought I was going to drown in this ocean. Did not drown though, because I'm here to tell the story. And when you're on Miami Beach, you get approached by everyone. I think we got approached by 6 club promoters that said they would get us in for free. And then a random guy that said he owned a club and he was like rubbing himself with a towel and was like,
are you guys with guys?
I'm like, well, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll get you in free if you didn't have guys. I own the club over there.
I'm like, cool, okay, I don't want to get into your club. We already have plans. Sorry, bro. And that was only half of our group that was with us at this time. I'm still waiting for Brittany, Nick, and all the others to come from the house because they had to drive themselves because they had a car, so why not? They ended up parking like 3 miles away, which would come into factor later. I'll get to that too. Ended up all meeting as a group. We're vibing, we're listening to music, we're playing volleyball, we're having a good time, and then all of a sudden, I hear something behind me. Everyone cheering, yelling at this festival. And I'm like, what is going on? They're like, hey, oh, give it up for Guy Fieri. I'm like, the Guy Fieri is right behind me. The Guy Fieri. Like, what I would do to touch that spiky hair of his. What I would do to touch that flame shirt of his. And it was like 7:30 and we're like, we gotta eat something. Because again, we hadn't eaten since 12. And I am an avid person that works out. Like I work out a lot. So I need my 3 main meals plus many snacks throughout the day. And I'm surprised I kept my cool like I did this whole trip because I was a hungry, hungry girl. We walked, I wanna say like maybe a couple blocks. From the beach to this random ass taco place. Don't remember what it's called. As we were walking to this taco place, Mexican restaurant, we got like, hey, you want some weed? You want some drugs? I got all of it. I'm like, bro, no, I don't want any of it actually. And there's cops literally right there. The cops literally looked at him and did nothing. Like, I wonder, like it's an inside job. Like literally soliciting us drugs while the cops are literally on the corner. Like this is the cops, this is the guy offering me weed. Right there, right there. So we got to the Mexican place. We had to wait a little bit. Turns out they were out of about everything on the menu on a Saturday night, about everything. Margarita, subpar, all my food. I'm surprised I didn't get food poisoning. The birthday treat, I think we got free tequila, which was nice. I liked that. I liked the free tequila.
Yeah, bro. What is it? What kind of shot is that?
Tasted like a little bit watered down, not gonna lie. Yeah, and then we had to walk in a not so nice area of South Beach, which 10 out of 10 would not do again. Thank God we had guys with us. If we didn't have guys with us this whole trip, I don't think I would have felt as safe as I did. Parked by a grocery store that was quite a ways away. And we were walking all together. We had some people pass us, catcalling us. And then we had a guy from across the street yell, "Party favors, who wants party favors?" And at the time I'm like, what does this mean? I have not looked it up, but I feel like that's some type of drug. But the thing that shocked me most about that encounter and that interaction was the fact that he had probably a 2-year-old child on his hip while he was saying that. Yeah, and it's sad because there were so many cops around us, but nothing even fazed them. Only thing that fazed the cops in Miami was the traffic, honestly. Like that's all they fucking cared about the entire time. But oh my gosh, when we got to this grocery store, I'm like, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord we got to a grocery store because I could finally get a fucking snack of my own. So I did. I got Gatorade to hydrate. I got some white cheddar Cheeto puffs. I think I got some chocolate. I needed it because I was one hangry bitch. One hangry bitch. We got ready, took some more pictures, looking hot, taking shots, just jamming out. We're like, what should we do tonight? Like, what's the vibe? And then this guy's like, Wharf, dude, let's go to Wharf. I'm like, what the fuck's Wharf? He's like, Wharf, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding, that's how he sounded the whole time. So we went to Wharf and, oh my God, on the way there, the Uber driver, I don't know what it is about Miami. The Uber driver offers JD drugs. Yeah, drugs. I'm like, what is going on in here? I don't do drugs, kids. I don't do any of that stuff. I drink, okay? Anyway, he doesn't get the drugs, guys. Just, he doesn't get them. We get out at Wharf. There's a long line. There's a long line. I end up finding out it's free to get in. Like, yay, it's free. Like, woohoo.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So we only waited about 30 minutes, which wasn't bad, I think, in perspective to what we waited at 11. It was good inside. It was not a club vibe. I would say it's, if you've ever been to, it's like the bar, but elevated. Like if you could imagine the bar, but in like a fancy setting, because it was half inside, half outside. There were places to dance. There was a DJ. Oh, it was good. It was a good time. We took pictures with random people. There was a photo session place. There was a bar outside, which you got shots from. It was a vibe. And we were there, I think the club closed at 3. We were there until 3. Absolutely there until 3. We were there, we were waiting for our Uber, and all of a sudden, one of the guys we were with, Riley, says like, hey, weren't you the guy I saw earlier with the nice car? And this guy goes, who the fuck are you, bro? And he's like, whoa, I was just saying, like, were you the guy earlier? And like, I don't know why Riley thought this guy, like, of all, Miami has a lot of people, and he thought he saw the same guy in a car. Besides the point. And all of a sudden, this fight almost breaks out. This guy says, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna stab you, to Riley. And I'm like, oh my God, no, why? And he did not look like a friendly camper. It was, oof. I thought that guy was about to pull a gun out on him. So on the way back home, one of the guys orders a pizza on, I think it was, I wanna say DoorDash, but it could have been Uber Eats, it could have been Grubhub. I don't know the difference. He orders a pizza and it goes through his order, he pays the $50 it was, and then we look up the pizza place online and it says closed. It says closed on the website, and we're like, wait, how did this order just come through? What's going on? We're all hungry, we're all drunk, we all just need some good news right now that this pizza place is still open. We kind of forget about it. We go down to the pool and hang out. I don't get in the pool, we're all just vibing. Like, sleep doesn't exist in Miami. We're all vibing and I'm like, hey guys, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Like, I get in bed, I get all ready for bed, and all of a sudden he comes in, he's like, guys, the pizza showed up. I'm like, no, get out, am I dreaming? It is 5 in the morning. You're saying the pizza just showed up and you ordered it at 3:30 in the morning? Pizza shows up, it's delicious. We're hawking it down like we've never seen food before. We're like zombies on some new, fresh human flesh. Great, beautiful, loved it. And by the time we're done eating it, it's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. And we have to be up by 9 to clean up this entire place to be out by 11. If I would have put odds on it, the odds would have been against us. But we did it somehow, some fucking way. We did it. So we took our final pictures, we said our final goodbyes, went to a brunch place. We went to 3 different brunch places because again, it was a Sunday in Miami now. Sunday morning in Miami. Do you think you're gonna find a place to eat brunch with enough people, like enough places? No. We found a very, very random brunch spot that featured ants. They featured ants and a mediocre food selection. Yeah, was it expensive? Everything is expensive in Miami. Everything's expensive. Nick drove me to the airport. I said my goodbyes to Brittany and Kelsey, and I got to the airport and felt like a train hit me, just kept hitting me over and over again. Like all of the wheels just keep running over me on the tracks. I got a venti Starbucks, didn't do anything to me. I felt like dying, but I had 2 flights home. I got home, my mans picked me up, shout out mans. And on the way home on the interstate, there was a backup. There was a very large backup, and it told us it would take us 2 more hours to get home when it usually takes 45. Yeah. And I had to work the next morning. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me through this. I know it's a long one. If you guys like this type of video, I would totally do more. I have so many stories in my life that I would tell you. And yeah, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video with me. Come on, it's every Sunday on the clock. Every Sunday, every Sunday. Okay, well, I love you guys.
Bless calm, we don't care if thanks, cause it's about time. Yeah, spend all my time in the woods and the hills and the alpines. Cause I ain't trust what you doing is real. In time, you will show me things for now. Starting to question what all this really about.